Good morning. Okay. All right, just take a moment as you sit down onto your mat and slowly lay down and just close your eyes. Just welcome. Just taking this moment to thank Ashok and Shauna for providing this service. All right, go ahead and roll down to your back. Oh wait, come back up, sorry. And we're gonna start the playlist. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push play. So go ahead and roll down to your back and just close your eyes. Just draw your awareness to your breath. As it is your life force, your breath is the foundation of your practice. Recognize that we use our breath to guide us through our journeys. As you start to draw your awareness to the soothing tone of your breath entering and exiting your body. As you listen, just let the outside drift outside. Come into your body, come into your breath. Listen to that soothing tone as it enters and exits your body. Now, deep inhale. Start to follow your breath down your throat, through your chest, your ribs, into your abdomen. Feel your belly rise as you inhale. As you exhale, actively compress that lower triangle of the abdomen wall into the lower back. So send your breath to the body and leave you empty and cleansed. Imagine your breath as it travels down the legs and the feet and toes. Send it out through the arms, the hands and the fingers. Feel your breath wash over your stress or tension, let it drift away. Use this opportunity to acknowledge any injury or ailment you may have. Draw your breath into your spine. Breathe a sense of lightness and distance between the vertebrae. Feel your spine go longer. Feel yourself grow taller. As you exhale, sink into the floor. Just relax. Release your jaw. Feel your gravity take hold. Now walk your feet up towards the body, or towards your hips, excuse me. Step the feet open as wide as you can. Inhale, so the feet are flat to the floor, the edge of the foot is at the edge of your mat. Inhale, and exhale, release one knee towards the inside, the opposite ankle, feel the weight of the legs suspend through space, feel gravity take hold. Feel that outer hip release and relax. Inhale, float that foot to the floor, the knee to the sky, and exhale the opposite knee towards the other ankle. Feel that hip release and relax. Recognize always that we open our joints by lengthening those supportive muscle groups. Inhale, float the foot to the floor, the knee to the sky. And just exhale, follow your breath as you let that knee fall inside the opposite ankle. Inhale, lift. Knee to ankle. And slowly lift the feet to the floor, the knees to the sky, and walk the feet together. Inhale. And exhale, open both knees as you gently press the soles of the feet together. Turning both legs to gravity. So remember, we open our joints by lengthening those muscles that support them. We hold them strong and steady so we build strength in that position. Balancing our flexibility with our strength. As we begin now to engage your core, the lower portion of your torso. Contract the pelvic floor. Compress the lower abdomen, pull the belly button to balance point of the spine, and finally engage the glutes. Feel how the hips tilt forward, the lower back lengthens. It is protected through your core. Finally, compress the belly into the spine, drive in and up to the inside of the ribcage. You can reach your front lower ribs down to the hips. Imagine they funnel to the pubic bone. Feel how that deepens the alignment through the hips, ribs, and shoulders. And feel how the abdomen wall stays compressed, engaged for our whole journey. Continue to listen to your breath. Grow taller with each inhale. Compress your belly with each exhale. Using your core as your source of power and strength, and now open your eyes. Take your gaze and focus on a particular point. As you use your gaze with your breath and stay true to your own journey and path. Slowly pull the feet together to the floor, pull the knees together. I always say imagine you're underwater. Slide the hands under the knees as you drag them up to the chest and relax the lower legs. Just feel your lower back rounded and relaxed as you rock side to side. Just starting with a massage over the muscles through the back and the hips. Now look away away from the direction of your knees. Initiating your spiral stretch. As you're trying to touch each ear of the floor, and in the center, slide the hands up and over the knees, draw the knees in and open. Reach your tailbone back to the floor, as well as the back of the shoulders. Flex the toes up to the shins. Now point the toes and start to draw circles with your feet through space. You really want to point your toes to engage the arch at the bottom foot. Make the biggest, slowest circle you can. Remember, moving too quickly, you don't really hit the edge of each muscle. You want to move slowly through space. Slowly circle with stillness and draw circles with those knees. Make those circles larger and larger. And slowly circle with stillness. Now pull the knees together, bury the belly button. Slide the hands down the shins and now pull the forehead to the knees. Tuck the chin to the throat. And you feel the muscles up the front of the neck, you feel the ribs compress, pulling to the hips. Inhale, deep breath to the upper back. Recognize 70% of the breath goes to the upper back. Inhale, compress the belly button and release the hands. Now you feel the center of the abdomen engaged. Now remember, we're underwater, so slowly push your heels up. Slowly pull through space. You want to find resistance here by using your quads. Inhale, lift a little higher, point the toes and pull the knees into the forehead. Now feel how the lower abdomen engages more deeply. Inhale, lift another inch, exhale, compress and relax in that deeper place. Now start to release your heels towards the hips, but imagine just instead of dropping them, pull them. Use those hamstrings, resist with the quads. Place the hands to the shins. Pull the forehead to the knees, inhale. Massage the vertebrae as you descend. Rolling out to your right side, maybe on your hands and knees. Lengthen through the spine, compress the belly button as you slowly round the center of the back of the sky, tuck the chin to the throat as you reach top of the head to the floor. And just look side to side here. And come to neutral, slowly open. Imagine a ball behind the neck as you lift your heart to the face of the sky. And continue now slowly on your own breath. But remember, compress that belly button. Open that upper back. And on your next inhale, just breathe into that neutral spine. Step the left hand slightly forward and in. Reach up through the right arm. Look up that arm. Draw a couple of circles with the hand. Circle of stillness. Thread that arm. Just lay yourself on the back of that right shoulder and walk the left hand forward and pull the left side of the chest towards the ground. Slide the left hand back down and slowly unthread that arm. Now remember, you're pulling that arm up. You're resisting with the lower muscles lift. Reach another inch and squeeze the chest. Resist with the back. Remember, the more slowly you move, the more you can add resistance. More resistance, more you're going to build strength. Slowly reach up to that left arm. Look up that arm. Draw a couple circles if you'd like with the hand. Circle of stillness. Reach another inch. Inhale. Thread that arm. Lay yourself on the back of the shoulder and start to walk that right side forward. And feel the stretch of the back of that shoulder. Slide that arm in, slowly unthread. Remember, add resistance. That's going to build the strength as you lift and open. Good. Lift another inch. Squeeze the chest, pull that arm to the floor. Walk the hands to the front corners. Always spreading your fingers for a better platform. Knees open. Touch big toes together. Now see if you can drop your chest straight down to the floor and come to the chin. Imagine your tailbone is reaching to the sky. Inhale, lift, and slowly slide the hips all the way back now to the hips. Open those elbows and wrists, lower one ear to the floor. Inhale your forward to neutral, exhale the opposite ear. Forehead to neutral. Always know that this is a place that one can come to at any point in the journey. Slowly draw back up onto your hands and knees. Walk the knees back under the hips. I like your purple pillow. Tuck the toes under. Bury that belly button. Remember, underwater. Inhale, float that tailbone straight up to the sky. Exhale, pull your tailbone back corner to the ceiling. Step the feet hip distance. Now, hover the knees an inch above the ground. That's just a fantasy measure. Just bend the knees as close to the floor as you can. Pull that tailbone as far away from the hands as you can. Lengthen the knees and reach your heels into the floor. Once again, look to the toes. This time, just reach one heel before you bend the opposite knee and hold. Inhale, look to the toes. Opposite heel to the ground and hold. Inhale, lift. Press both heels into the floor. Open those inner thighs to the back of your room. Soften the knees and walk the feet up in between the hands. Feet are still hip distance. Knees are soft. Enable to literally lay your chest on your thighs. With hands to the floor or to your blocks. Now take the top of the head and reach it to the floor. So your spine is perpendicular to the ground. You're folded at the hips, hence the name, forward fold. With each inhale, try to let that tailbone away from the heels. With each exhale, you relax in that deeper place. Inhale to half lift. Now find that tabletop flat spine. Pull the shoulder blades together and lift the chest. Lift the chin. Remember, you have that curve in the back of the neck. Lift the heart up. Good. Now pull the shoulder blades together. Inhale, rock towards the balls of the feet. Exhale to send back into your Uttanasana. Inhale, close that tailbone one more inch. Exhale, soft knees. Fold the arms at the elbows and ragdoll. Remember that belly button? Nod yes. Turn your head no. Hang neutral, slowly roll up. Exaggerating the weight of the head and arms. Stretching out your upper back and neck. When you reach standing position, step your feet comfortably side by side. Release and open the arms. Now imagine not only you're underwater, but you have weighted fingertips and toes. Slowly drag them through space as you pull up. Keep those ribs down as you open to the sky. Press palms together. Pull your hands into the heart as you take this moment to acknowledge the time you're taking for yourself. Embrace your intentions for this journey. Inhale, and exhale, open. Again, drag those weighted fingertips. Pull. Feel the strength in your arms as you drag through space. Let the heart go and raise the sky as you inhale. Exhale, up and over your center as you dive into that forward fold. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, open the outer up, drag those weighted fingertips up. Lift. Inhale. Exhale, up and over. Lean forward so the weight comes from the balls of the feet. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to fold. Step the left foot back. Right knee 90-degree angle from that back heel, the top of the back of the head, stand tall. Know that any time you pick up your hands off the ground of your blocks. Plant those hands as you inhale to plank. Pull the heels to the back of the room, put the chest to the front of the room. Modify to the side by lowering the knees. Inhale. Slowly hover and chaturanga, and the elbows and shoulders are level. Slowly pull through the arms. Float to cobra or up dog. You should be in front of the arms with your chest. Slowly rise into plank and hold. Float the tailbone down. Plant your feet, open the inner thighs, push those heels to the ground. Sway the tailbone side to side. Pull away from your hands. Keep the feet stationary. Nice. Sway to stillness. With that left leg to the sky. Rotate the thigh open. The leg is extended. Bend the knee, drop to the nose. Hollow out the abdomen. Slowly lift up. And remember, slowly reach your space. Softly, a couple circles with the toes. Circle the stillness, press back to that heel, ball to the tip of the toe. Knee the chest, knee the nose. Put to the hands again if you need to. Lift it up and place it. Fingers and toes, single line. Heel pulls away from the 90-degree angle. That knee, stand tall through the crown. Soften the right knee. Lift that right heel slowly up to open the left knee. Lift it higher, taking weight out of the hip. Now slowly float that foot down and inhale. Exhale to fold. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, open out and up. Lift. Exhale up and over your center. As you dive deeper to that fold. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to fold. Step the right foot back into your lunge. Left knee 90-degree angle. From that back heel to crown, stand tall. Remember, that's half the battle, lifting from the ground. Plant the hands, inhale to plank. Heels go back, chest lifts. Modify for desired. Hover and chaturanga and hold. Pull through the arms into up dog, and lift to the cobra, and weight on the hands. Inhale. Exhale, hover the nose, lean the hips as you press your plank and hold. Now let's tailbone. Plant the feet up in the inner thighs, and again, sway the tailbone side to side. Keep those feet planted. And come to stillness. With that right leg to the sky, rotate the thigh open. Straighten that knee in the air. Draw the knee slowly to the chest, to the nose. Slowly extend up and open. Again, straighten that knee. Now soften it slightly, couple circles. Circle to stillness, goes back to that heel, ball the foot to the toe. Knee to chest, knee to the nose. Foot between the hands. Sink into that lunge as you stand tall. Inhale, soften that left knee, float that left heel up to open the right knee. Lift it higher. Float that foot down. Inhale. Exhale to fold. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, open out and up and reach the sky. Inhale, exhale, up and over your center to fold. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to fold. Step the left foot back into your lunge. Right hand, the left hand slides into the right hand step. Pull the rib cage and the inner thigh together. Reach up to the right arm. Look straight up that arm. Now pull that left heel back and lift the weight off the heel of that left hand. So you're on those fingertips. Now that you can lift that hand off the ground. Now lift another inch, squeeze the chest. Pull that arm to the floor. Separate the hands shoulder width. Inhale, plank, sit and float that right leg. Hover and chaturanga and hold. Lift it open through cobra or up dog. Rise to plank and hold. Lift it down dog. Plant the right foot, lift the left leg up. Knee to the chest. Knee to the nose. Foot to the hands. Open the hips, stand tall. Right hand to the left instep. Reach up to the left arm. Now pull that right heel back. So the right heel's in the back. Good. Lift the weight off the heel of that hand. Look up that arm. Nice. Inhale to another inch. Squeeze the chest, pull that arm back to the floor. Good. Separate the hands shoulder width. Inhale to plank. Hover and chaturanga. Lift and open through cobra or up dog. Rise to plank and hold. Lift down dog. Plant the feet, open the inner thighs. Just find that breath. Are you ready to dance? Sorry for the people that don't know me. We like to have fun in our classes. Okay, slowly lift that right leg to the sky. Rotate the thigh over so you get that range of motion. Draw the knee to the chest, come to the tip of the big left toe, with the head and heart as we move open into that plank. Slowly float up. Now everything's in slow motion. Get that heel to the floor. Lift and open that right leg to the sky. Slowly draw that knee in. Comes to the nose. Brings the right elbow. Brings the right shoulder to come to the tip of the left big toe. With the head and heart. Slowly lift and open. And again, draw the knee into the chest, to the nose. Find that left elbow, the chest, and the head. Or as we say in Linden Hills, the head. Open up and extend. Knee the chest, knee the nose. Foot to the hands. Pivot the left heel down to the right corner. Heel to heel, heel to arch alignment. Rise up. Drag those weighted fingertips up as you reach those ribs down. Deepen. Lift it open. Now imagine you can split your mat with your feet. You're that embedded and that strong. Press the arms up as you push. And pull. Shoulder blades pull together. Interlace the fingers. Notice the index finger that's next to the thumbs. Now contract the back. Deepen. Lift it open. Now the chest open with your breath. Now slowly pull that heart forward. Follow the crown of your head to earth. Top of the head to the floor. Look to the back foot of the belly button as you lift the arms to the sky. Push that right heel to the floor so you slowly float up. Feel that control. Feel that graceful motion drag up. Deepen through that right knee. Move slowly into your warrior two, a constant motion. Try to move like you're in Tai Chi. Press the palms to the sky and lift. Open that right knee all the way. Press the palms together. Lift the sky, palms turn back, open. Push, push, open. Again, drag up. Really exaggerate your movement. This is how you build that strength at every moment. Push, push. One more time. Up. Now really lift that right kneecap to the bottom of that quad. Push. Keep reaching and pressing. Reach the back ankle. Left arm around the hip. Open the right palm. Move forward. Sweep up. Try to touch the chin. Pull the shoulder down. And look to that back ankle. Open the right knee and deepen. Slowly float that right side back open as the gaze comes over. Nothing moves below the waist. Drag that left arm open and push down. Now slowly pull that right knee straight. Lift that kneecap as you stand tall. Good. Hinge forward on that hip. Float that right arm down, sweep that left side up. Pull the left side over the right, so look up that arm. Bring that left arm behind the hip. Stack those shoulders. Now, lift that right kneecap. That right leg is straight. Good. Reach out to that right arm. Now pull that left shoulder deeper over the right. Palms to the sky in that right hand. Good. Now release that left arm. Bring it up. Palm turns forward, reach it over your head. This is an option. Any modification is an option. Breathe those arms open as you inhale. Exhale to the floor, so arms come back to neutral. Right arm to the floor, left arm to the sky. Now slowly use that left side to float up. Drag that right arm open. Find that height. Stand tall. Find your warrior two. Spine is straight up into the sky. Don't lean forward. Reach that back ankle, lift it up into your reverse. Now feel that illuminated reverse open to the sky. Good. Inhale. Up and over. Hands land on either side of that right foot. Pivot the ball of the left foot. Sink into that deep lunge. Open the chest. Lower that left knee. You deserve a hamstring stretch. Walk the hands back. Walk the hip back. And just relax over this right leg. Just make sure you open this knee. So you get the opportunity to stretch the bottom of the hamstring. Inhale, lift and open. Walk the knee back over the ankle. Walk the hands forward. Sit in that left hip. Now without moving that hip, tuck the toes in. Feel how that stretches down the top of that left leg. Very important component for the lower back. Lift and open the head and the heart. Soften the left knee, lift that heel up. Open that right leg, lift the head and the heart to the front of the room. Try to keep your gaze forward. Now slide the right hand below the knee. Let the left heel higher so you can place the left hand below the knee. Now float those left toes down, touch them. Let that heel right back up. And float it down. Place that left foot next to the right, soft knees and slowly roll up. Inhale, lift and open. Press the palms together. Now press into your chest, wrists and elbows are level. So very strong position. Touch tip of the right toes. Rotate that right leg open. Now feel the muscles that open that femur. Toes to the floor is balance. Touch the toes, or lift the foot to the calf. Or lift that foot high above the knee. Never compress into the joint because remember we're trying to open them. Now find that strong upper body. Lift out of that left hip. Rock to the ball of that left foot. Breathe the arms up. Interlace the fingers, same index. Pivot the palms to the sky. Now try to touch the ceiling. Pull the shoulders down. Pull the arms behind the head. And lift the face to the sky. Unlace those fingers and pull the elbows into the lower back. Now, that will open the rib cage, but keep it reaching into the hips, the ribs that is, and lift the chest to the sky. Fully pull everything back to center. Ribs, hands together. Slowly down that right knee center. Now pull that knee open. Remember, we're underwater, you could just flick it open. Feel that kneecap lift. Bend. Lift higher. Now remember, it's the left side you should feel. Bend. It's about your standing side that we work. Seems like it's all about the jazzy gesture like no, senor. Inhale, press higher. Float that foot back, touch tip of the right toes. Step onto that right foot and lift that left knee. We're just going to stay the same. Float the hand to the thigh, reach out to the right arm and see if you're purple. Now see if you take that big left toe and open that leg. Or just keep it to your knee and open that knee. Lift out of that hip as you rock to the ball of that foot. And slowly draw that leg back to center. If you have the toe, release it. Release that left hand. Place the right hand to the left thigh. Now pull your chest over that left hip as you find that twist. And slowly come back. Release that right arm. Lift that left knee as high as you can. Extend. Flex and hold. Float down. Step onto it. Pull the hands together to the heart. Touch to the right toes. Now lift the chin. Lift that leg. The body moves in one piece. Your grips come level to your hips in the modified warrior 3. Now move into your full asana if you like. Reach the arms to the front of your room. Feel the energy beyond the fingers and toes. Lift up. Touch the tip of those right toes. Lift and open to the sky. Now if you'd like, lift the right foot off the ground. Open the arms, keep your chest and head almost at the same height. So you work against the hinge, you know, that get into play. Now imagine you're clapping your palms behind your hips. And float up. Touch tip of those right toes. Place that right foot next to left. Phew, done with that side. Inhale, lift and open. And exhale, up and over your center. Dive into that forward fold. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to fold. Step the left foot back into your lunge. Always 90 degrees with that front knee. Rise up into crescent lunge. Open. Pull the hands together. Lift up over that right hip. Tuck the elbow. And lift into your prayer twist. Look up to the sky if you want to open your arms. Close the arms if you open them and float back to center. Press up and push and pull. Find that distinctive muscle group change. Hands either side of that right foot. Now try to open the hips even deeper. Lower that left knee and point the toes. Now walk the hands back. Walk the hip back and lift. Point and flex. Curve in the lower back, curve in the neck. And jump it over. Get that shape. Now point the toes. Pull the toes to the sky. Push that right heel. Inhale, lift. Now just relax for a moment, but don't let it soften. Your primary objective is to open this right knee. You want to relax so your muscles can relax and open. Good, nice. Inhale one more time, just relax with that deep exhale. Open the heart and the head, find that half lift. Feel how that changed the translation of the back of the leg. Walk the knee back over the ankle and sit in that left hip. Tuck the toes under, reach that hip back as you open. Inhale the plank. Moving on the right hand, the right foot in the side plank or lowering that knee, lifting that left leg, and the right foot comes off the ground. Whatever moves you. Now remember, always lifting from underneath. Look up at that arm. That top leg is lifted lower, turn the left palm to the front of the reach your arm overhead, lift that left hip as high as you can. Good, nice. Lift up to the sky. Inhale, look to the ground, and look to plank. Good. Open the head and the heart. Come on, darling. And let the tail on. Find that down dog. And lift the left leg to the sky as you inhale. Draw the knee to the chest as you open and plank. Come to the tip of the right toe and find the gaze to the front of your room. Bring that knee up to the chest. Good. And slowly press up. Rotate that thigh up and try to touch the ceiling. Knee to the chest, to the nose. Find your left elbow, find your left shoulder. And lift it open. And lift up. And open. Knee to the chest. Knee to the nose, find your right elbow. Lift and open. And open. Knee to the chest, knee to the nose, foot to the hands. Pivot that right heel down to the left corner. Push that left heel to the floor. Slowly flow it up. Right hip bone pulls forward. Deepen. I remember drag those weighted fingertips up. Up. Deepen. Reach those ribs down. As you're going to get into the split your mat. Open. Push. Again, find the distinction through the muscle groups. Pull. Shoulder blades pull together. Now reverse that index finger. Contract that upper back. Deepen. Lift up and open. And slowly pull forward. Crown of your head to earth in humble warrior. With the arms to the sky. Push that left foot to the floor, that heel, and float up. Slowly. Increments left to an inch. Drag those weighted fingertips up. Deepen through the left knee as you press that left knee open. Move into warrior two. Good. Now pull that spine straight up. Open that left knee and deepen. Look over that front arm. Flip the palms. Inhale up. Up. Good. With that left kneecap. Inhale. Push open. And drag up. Up. And push. One more time. Up. And press open. Reach to the back ankle, arm around the hip. Open the palm, reach forward. Sweep up, try to touch the ceiling, pull the shoulder down. Open knee, deepen. Look to that back ankle. Reach through those fingers. Press that left arm open. Reach beyond those fingertips. Drag that right arm up and push down. Straighten through that left knee. Stand tall. Hitch that hip and open. Slow it down with that left foot side. Reach out to the right. Look at that arm. Now pull the right side over the left. Don't come in front of that left leg. Pull that arm behind the hip. Stack those shoulders, those ribs, and those hips. If you like, bring that left arm open, palm to the sky. Now reach up to that right arm if you'd like. Palm turns forward, reach the arm overhead. Inhale, open the arms, look to the sky. Exhale to the ground. And slowly float up. Push that right arm down. Drag that left arm open. Find that warrior two. Reach to the back ankle, lift and open to your illuminated reverse. Inhale up and over. Give to the ball of that foot. Sink into a deep lunge. Now lower that back knee, point the toes. It's okay. Walk the hands back. And just relax over this leg. Remember, straighten the knee. Just take this moment. Open that leg. Inhale, slowly draw back open. Walk the hands forward and sit in that right hip. Get that stretch. Tuck the toes under, reach that heel away. Stretch all the way down that leg. Soften that knee. Reach that right heel up to open the left knee. Lift the chest and the head. Slide the left hand below the knee. Lift the right heel higher. Place the right hand below the knee. Lift that heel another inch on that right foot. Now slowly float those toes down. Lift that heel up. Lift it another inch. Float that foot down. Place that right foot next to the soft knees as you hang it right down. And slowly roll up. Inhale, lift and open. Pull the hands together your heart. Touch the tip of the left toes. Rotate that leg open. Now, toes to the floors of balance. By that upper body, strong and square. Remember, it's not random. Very strong and purposeful. Foot to the calf. I lift the foot above the knee. Lift down that right hip. Rock to the ball of that foot. Now, if you'd like, float the arms up. Reverse your interlacing. Pivot the palms. Try to touch the ceiling, shoulders down, arms behind the head, and lift the face. Release those fingers and pull the elbows into the lower back. Feel the shoulder blades pull together. Lift the chest to the sky. Slowly squeeze back to your center. Drop the knee center. Now extend from that angle. Flex and hold. Bend. Push that left heel higher. Bend. Push higher. One more time. Bend. Press and hold. Get something. Float that foot back. Touch those toes. Step on that left foot as you float that right knee up. Hand to the thigh. Reach out to that left arm. Now see if you can take a toe. Extend up and open, or just keep it to a knee. Rock to the ball of that foot. Good. Remember, just touch the leg. Don't hold the knee. You want to use your strength. Now slowly draw that leg center. Good, nice. Bring that right arm open. Lift that knee. Extend, flex and hold. Pull the foot down. Step onto it. Pull the hands together. out. Touch the left toes. Now your body moves in one piece. Lift that left leg. Chest moves. Level to the hips, as does the head and the gaze. If you like, open the arms. Float up. Touch tip of those toes. Press the hands together. Open. Now lift that toe off the ground. Open the arms, keep the chest and head lifted. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Nice. And float up. Touch those toes. Feet come side by side. Inhale, lift and open. Exhale, up and over and fold. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to fold. Step the right foot back. Slowly rise up into that crescent lunge. And deepen. Now ideally, hip is level with that front knee. Right heel pulls back to extend that right knee. Breathe the arms open, lift the heart, foot, and face. Breathe down. Pull the hands to your chest. Slowly pull the heart over your left hip. Stand tall. Now I'm going to face you so you can see the actual lift. So pull your chest over your left hip. Good. Tuck that right elbow to the left thigh. Now find that long angle from that right heel to the crown. Now lift your chest up and slowly pull your hands to your heart. Open your arms if you like. I know Cindy likes to. Inhale, pull those hands back. I love the north works. Slowly come back to your center. Press up. And push. And pull. Hands to the side of that left foot. Gently lower that right knee. And through that right hip. Now start to walk the hips back. Walk the hands back. Keep them always below the shoulders for support. Lift up and open spine. Curve the neck, the back. Hinge down back hip. Tall spine in your half lift. Point the toes, pull the toes up, push that heel forward. Muscle up the shin, lower quad above the knee. You hold the muscle in the knee in alignment. Inhale, lift higher, lift slightly. Don't soften this knee, just relax now and go forward fold. Drop the head, relax. Inhale, just breathe into that stretch and start to slowly open the upper body. Feel how that translates up that leg. Just slowly lift. Walk that knee back over the ankle. Walk the hands, fingers and toes once again. Single line, very consistent. Slim that the right hip. Feel that tiny psoas muscle open. Without moving the hip, tuck the toes under and reach that heel away as you open. Inhale the plank. And finally, moving down to the left hand, left foot or knee as you open. Now, remember, if you lift that top leg, that's great. If you're on your knee, you lift that leg, lift that toe off, left foot off the floor, so it becomes a challenging balance. Lower that foot. I know you must be singing to you, don't you? Look to the ground, move into plank. This time we're just going to pull our knees up to our hands, flip our feet to the side, and have a seat in the front half of our mat. Are you ready for boat carrying? Hands over the knees. Pull the chest up to the thighs and pull the shoulder blades together. Lift the chest. Touch tip of those toes. Reach out through the arms and find that balance. Now let the chest and the gaze slowly reach those lower legs up. Now remember, every move we make now is a modification, so it means it's optional. Open the knees as wide as you can. Now try to pull your chest up to the knees, and again into the sky. Now lift the toes as high as you can, and pull the knees together. That keeps it in the inner thighs. Now see if you can lift the chest even closer to the legs, but higher to the sky. Now slowly open the toes up, straighten the legs as much as you can. Inhale, and exhale, contract into a little ball. Pull the hips and the ribs together. Now the abdomen is shortened. It's called a concentric contraction. Now inhale, slowly unfold. Now you're opening to a lengthened eccentric contraction. Remember, when one side shortens, the opposite side lengthens. They're both contractions. That's on the quills. Open. Are you cursing my name? And pull up. Oh. And pull in. Oh. And open. And open. And up. Up. And in. One more time for Catherine. And open. Up. And unfold. And up. And in. And now just unfold and hold. Lift higher. Lower those toes, hands over the knees. Chin to the throat. Come to the lower back, roll down. Knees out and open and draw those circles. Release those hips. It's inevitable that some of those flexors are going to engage. Circle to stillness. Pull the knees together. Unfold the heels to the sky as you place your hands next to the hips. Bend the knees slightly. Rotate the toes open. So they're slightly open. Find your belly button, pull it in, and lower your legs halfway to the ground. Now you should feel the tightness across the belly button. Now see if you lower the heels a couple inches from the floor. That should be right above the pubic bone. Pull the heels into the hips, open the knees to the walls. Inhale. And exhale, push open. Open and hold. Straighten those knees. And pull in. In. And extend, open. Open. And pull in. One more time, extend, open, and hold. Now, feel that lower abdomen engage. Lift the heels an inch. Lower the heels an inch. Lower, lift, and lower. One more time, lift, lower, and hold. Draw the legs parallel so the toes are straight up in the sky. Drag those toes across the floor as you draw the knees into the chest. Slide the hands to the knees, draw them in and open, and just take this brief reprieve to release the hips. And slowly fall to stillness. Draw the knees together. Open the arms shoulder height. Pull the knees into the chest. Lower the legs up and over to the right side. Let's put my hand in something. Draw the knees up into the chest. They should be at a 45-degree angle. You should feel it right on the left side of the waist. Pull the knees tighter. Option, inhale, slowly open those heels, out, out, and pull them in. Pull the knees to the chest. Remember, you want the knees as close to the heart line as you can in terms of a latitude. Extend, open, open, and pull in. One more time, extend, and now let's linger here for a moment. Heels in, knees up to the chest, close to the chin. Right shoulder to anchor, bring the legs up and over slowly to the left side. Pull them tightly to the chest. Feel the right side of the waist. Find your breath. Inhale, knees to the chest, exhale, compress the belly. And on your inhale, slowly extend. Open, open, and pull the knees into the chest, heels to the hips. Isolating into those obliques, right at the waist. Open. And extend. Is that an itch? And extend open. And again, we're going to linger here. Hang it out here. Are you hanging? And slowly pull the heels in. Pull the knees up to the chest. Place the hands to the shins. Inhale, forward to knees. Breathe to that upper back. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands. Slowly push your heels up. Now feel the distinctive difference as we started with this. Point the toes and pull the knees into the forehead. Inhale, lift higher. Exhale, compress deeper. Inhale, higher. Release your heels towards your hips. Hands to the shins. Roll down. Knees in and open. And draw those circles. So remember, inevitably it's going to these movements are going to try to go into your hip flexors. So when we use our abdomen, we always try to release those hips, circling at the end. Circle to stillness. Let's go into our bridge. Place the feet flat to the floor. Place the hands next to the hips. Tuck the tailbone under, just breathe up. Lift one shoulder towards the heel, follow the right. Now this is a bad trick, but we have to do it. Interlace the fingers, it's your normal index. Unlace and relace the opposite way. Got to keep it even. Now release your hands back to the floor. Lift the tailbone up. Today, let's press up to the toes. Lift the hips as high as you can. Without moving your hips, lower your heels back to the floor. Inhale, and slowly lower your tailbone an inch above the ground. Press up, up. Lift another inch, press up to the toes and hold. Lower the heels and slowly hover. One more time, press up. Lift to the toes. This time we're going to hold the toes, lower the tailbone an inch above the ground. And press up. Lower the heels. Walk the shoulders back. Round that upper back and pull down. Lowering vertebra by vertebra. Knees to the chest, draw them out and open. Circles. Circles, just a couple circles with the toes. Circles, still draw the knees together. Lower the right foot to the floor, cross the left ankle over the thigh, press the thigh open. Just descending with a hip opener. Left hand between legs, interlace the fingers behind the right thigh, relax that lower right leg. Flex that left foot. That'll keep the knee in alignment. This knee will bend or twist before the hip opens. Draw the knees close to the chest and exhale, roll towards the right side just slightly. That'll go inside the hip. We're trying to get into that piriformis. And roll back. Relax the foot, bring that left leg up. Flex the heel. Relax that knee, unlace the fingers, carefully place that foot to the floor, and then cross that ankle. Right ankle or opposite ankle, press that thigh open. Hand between the leg, reverse the index. Now remember, flex that crossed ankle, flex that foot. That muscle up the shin, remember, that keeps the knee in alignment. When you flex that ankle, it engages that muscle. Knees to the chest through inhale. Exhale, start to slowly roll away from that hip and just feel how it changes the location of what you're stretching. And roll back. Put that heel up. And relax that knee. Unlace the fingers, place the foot to the floor. And cross the ankle. Drop the knees to the chest. Open them. Place the hands inside the knees. Just take the two fingers as we just slowly descend in our happy baby. Reach to one ankle. Bend that knee, reach to the opposite ankle. Open both heels. And bend, draw the feet together, release the toes, knees together. Open the arms, shoulder height, just lower your legs to one side. Drop them to the ground, lay your hand over that thigh, look away. And just release that hand, slowly draw the knees in and up. Exhale, bring the legs up and over to the opposite side, with the hand to the floor. Just weight them with your hand as we just stretch our final stretch. And release, draw the knees in and up. Finally, place the hands to the shins, inhale, look forward, and knees just replenishing the breath of the upper back. And slowly roll down, and just place one foot to the floor, followed by the next. Lengthen one leg, followed by the next as you close your eyes. Find this place for Shavasana. We use this time to clear our mind, to restore energy, allowing us to process our journey. Begin to slowly draw your mind back to the moment. Gently moving your awareness to your breath. Free yourself, come back into your body with your fingers and toes. You can place your hand over your heart and the opposite hand to your heart. You just reach up through the arms overhead and just inhale. So you open the chest with your breath and just release. Walk the feet in towards the body. Inhale the knees to the chest and exhale, rolling onto your right side. And as you keep your eyes closed, just slowly make your way up into a comfortably seated or kneeling position. And when you find this place, just draw your awareness back to your breath. And as you listen to your breath, just feel the rewards for this time that you've taken for yourself. As you breathe in gratitude for the fulfillment of any intentions that you placed on this path. And finally, we complete our journey with peace in our thoughts, with peace in our words, and with peace in our hearts, honoring one another by reciting Namaste, Namaste. And moving when you're ready.